As promised, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with the last part of my nursery tour and babies, showing my babies in my collection now. Um, this is a vintage high chair that I got. You wouldn't believe this. I got it for $5 at a church sale, yard sale. And it's really cute. And it's got all these little embellishments on it. Anyway, I have these three girls here because they are all painted by LaDonna Briggs, Sweet Potato Pie Nursery. As y'all know her, and I don't even know how to give her enough credit. She is a wonderful artist, and she's very kind too. So she painted this Saskia here, and she has beautiful painted hair. One of LaDonna's specialities is the painted hair that she does. So there's Saskia. I'm sorry, I have a cold again. She did this little girl here. She's a Kimmy baby, but she did paint her. And she was considered one of her budget babies, but even her budget babies, I mean, look at how amazing she paints. See, there she is. She's a tiny little one. This is another tiny baby, but this is a Behringer that LaDonna painted, and she is beautiful. And I named her, I'm trying to remember her name. I think I named her, oh gosh, I hate that one. I forget. I had so many, so that's one thing of having so many babies, you forget. I think I named her Royalty, I think I named her Royalty. If y'all can remember, let me know. I hate that when I do that, because she's just a little royalty. I have Royal over there, but I think I named her Royalty. But anyway, she's a pretty girl. And look how she did this beautiful dark ethnic skin tone. And she's holding the Cupid doll in her lap. So she's beautiful. This is considered one of her budget babies, which is amazing. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to go down here. And that is another little, well, it's filled up, but it's a tiny bassinet under the high chair. And that's where one of my silicone babies, I had to put some paint on the seal on him. So he's going to go in there when I finish him. I think y'all remember him, the one I had from Poland, the little old man one. Anyway, he's downstairs, but I will eventually get him back up in the nursery. This little girl is special to me. She was one of my childhood dolls, and it's like not a real Cabbage Patch, but a soft sculpture doll. And when I was little, I think I told you the story, but I'll tell you again. When I was a little girl, it was when all the popularity of the Cabbage Patches came out, so everybody was, trying to get them for the children for Christmas and different things. And my grandfather was a man of few words, so when he spoke, people listened and paid attention. And I guess he heard about it somehow, about the dolls, and he told my grandmother, he said, I want Michelle to have one of those dolls, so you make sure you get her one of those dolls for Christmas. So my grandmother knew a lot of people, and she looked around and she found someone that made the soft sculpture dolls. So she had this doll made for me, and this doll's very special. I named her Patricia, Patty Duke, and she has blue eyes and brown hair like I do. So she was made to look like me, so she's really cute. So she's a special baby. And here, this is a big bassinet. I'll have to tell you why I have, I used to have my sale dolls in here, but I had I guess a mishap you would call it. So, I did have these babies sitting up in my crib, if you remember, leaning against the back there. Well, I had I don't want to say a tragedy, but it was very disturbing to me. I came in one day, and you remember the new little girl from Andrea Seller I had, the partial? I came in, her head was like, looked like it was off her body. I'm like, oh, well, her zip tie must have snapped or something. Well, no, her zip tie didn't snap. Her whole head ripped off from the neck. And I was like, I was devastated when I saw that. So I did get the silly epoxy to repair her, but it's going to be quite not easy to repair her. So I was kind of heartbroken about that. I have no idea how that happened. I know she is an older silicone made when silicone babies are first made, and sometimes their silicone is a little bit different. It's like his. They're very firm, and some of them break down and some of them don't. So she is one of the ones that is kind of breaking down. But anyway, I don't know exactly what happened. It's possible that my cat may have jumped on her or jumped up in that crib, I'm thinking, and like just hit her just right and made the head tear off like that. I don't know. I'm gonna blame it on my kitty because I don't know for sure. But anyway, so lesson learned, all my silicones now are laying down. So there's no chance that will ever happen again. So here is Beloved. As y'all know, he's still got his Easter outfit on. But as you know, I sculpted him all by myself. He is a big boy. He wears about 3 to 6 months. He's a partial silicone. I did sculpt him all myself, and he's my first. He is not perfect. I always see boo-boos with him, but I love him because he was a very much labor of love. Here's his big old fist. He says, I'm ready to fight you. Ready to fight. So there he is, and he's laying by his brother. This is Georgie. He's another older partial silicone that I bought. He's a hootie baby. I don't know if y'all know that. Hootie baby, and I just love him because look how laughing he is. He says, I'm a laughing boy. I'm a happy boy. So he's laying there with his brother. And there is Beloved's little elephant, his Dumbo baby. He loves his Dumbo baby. So, remember I told you that the baby, her neck ripped off, so she's down here, and I don't want y'all to be disturbed, but here's her head. Poor little girl. Just so you know who I'm talking about. There's her head and her body. So I kept her very covered up right now, and I'm going to repair her. So she's now my silicones, either they're in a crib by themselves, or they're in a crib like this bassinet where they can lay totally out, and their head is not, at any type of angle. They're just flat. So anyway, so I'm hoping we can get this. And I had never thought really of a name for her, but her name is, the sculpt is Audrey. So Beloved's looking so serene there. And eventually I'm going to have, possibly this year, I will have a Beloved for sale. So if you're interested, let me know. If you're interested in a blank of him, or if I paint one, I don't root yet. His eyelashes are rooted. But let me know if you're interested, and just give me, a comment about that, and I'll talk to you, see what we could do. He will be a very reduced price because I consider him boo-boo because he does have flaws, because he's my first baby that I ever sculpted and poured into silicone. So there's Dim, and we're going to go to our last baby over here in my nursery. This is a pink louse sculpt. I'm sorry, my son is coming home. My dogs are barking. Anyway, this is a pink louse sculpt. I did make her myself, and she's made to be after the Mother of Jesus, Mary, the Mother of Jesus. And she has beautiful skin tone. I really like her skin tone, how it came out. She would be a Jewish skin tone. Perhaps not, completely white. She would have a little color to her skin. And I knew her eyes would probably not have been blue, but I gave her blue eyes because I think they're just mesmerizing. And I'm so sorry for my dogs barking. Hold on just a second. I'm going to close the door. Let's see if that helps any. Anyway, that is the end of my video. So I will be back soon. I have my husband, everybody calling for me. So I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed. And I appreciate each and every one of you.